listening to the Dave Berry Breakfast Show, where, as promised, it's the one, the only Liam Gallagher. Hey, Liam.
Yeah, man, buzzing to be here, man. Life is good.
Great to see you. It's nice doing these things person to person.
Yeah, it is. It is, yeah, of course it is, man. On the phones, you know, it's a bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah, we never Zoomed, you and I, during even the darkest
I
days.
sweat a lot more on the phones than that. I seem like, come on, I like losing my mind and that. It is cool.
Okay, lovely stuff. Now, one of the things we need to talk about, and I want to start with, is the brand new single, Everything's Electric.
Yeah.
Love it, for a start.
I like it as well.
And it's like a music fan's wet dream.
All right.
Because not only is it you, but Dave Grohl's involved in this one as well.
There's a few, and Greg Kirsten,
Wow.
Yeah.
So, how did it come about?
Right, so, album's finished. Never heard of this song. There was always talk about Dave doing something, or maybe on the last one, but it didn't happen. And then obviously the lockdown and stuff. So anyway, so I'm ready to go to the pub. We've been recording in Rack for about 2 months on and off. So all the songs are ready. I'm off down to the pub. I get a phone call going, look, can you go back in the studio? Dave's got a song for you with Greg Kirsten. Give it a listen. If you like it, put a vocal down and like that, and maybe see if it goes on the album. Anyway, so I listened to it. That's a sat going to the pub, went in, whacked the vocal down, sent it back to him. He sent it back with a few notes and that, and there we have it.
Just wow.
Yeah.
Have you met? Because Oasis and Foo Fighters, you did some stuff together.
Played before and that, and then I've done a festival for them a couple of years ago. They have their own festival, so we've done that, and then obviously on through Greg and that. But there's Foo Fighters, a top band. Dave Grohl knows how to write songs, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's an epic record, and I suppose Grohl is one of the only people on planet Earth that could draw you away from going to the pub after a long session of writing and performing.
Oh no! I was going, I'd been there for 2 months, and it was all done. The track listing was done and everything. So I was like, well, you know, it's rude not to give it a shout, but yeah. Top tune, man.
Oh, well, I'm glad it worked out because we love it here. We really do. Now, I've been keeping track of you, Liam, via social media.
All right.
That's how I like to operate these days.
Right.
A couple of things recently that caught my attention were the purchase of an Oculus Quest 2 VR.
Yes, mate. Mate, I nearly had an accident with that the other night.
Did you?
Worse than the helicopter, man. So I'm in the Simpsons thing. You know the Simpsons? Have you been on it?
No, I've not had a go yet.
So I like the roller coaster ones, where you could just sit in it like a little old fart. You know what I mean? And go down and go wee. You know, that's like so. Any Gene goes, get on this one. So it's you're in the Simpsons shop, selling like people food and stuff, and all of a sudden I've got right into it, and there's a counter. And I've leant on the counter to have a little chat with a dude. And I've stacked it. Nearly smashed my face again on my, what do you call the island. Jeans grabbed me. I've ended up in the fridge. Not good, man, you know what I mean? Not good. So, yeah, and so I was on these antibiotics, and I might have had a little glass of wine as well. So, yeah, I've got to stick back. I've got to go back to the roller coasters, man. Simpsons trying to serve someone a hot dog or stuff like that nearly smashed me face in again.
So what, just believing in the fact there was the counter in front of you?
I just leant down for the chat, hadn't I? And I was like, I leant down and missed it and gone on a little bounce and that. But yeah, so I had to pack it in, man. Yeah, not good, man, all that stuff.
Is it yours though? Is this at your homestead?
Yeah.
So you say Gene recommended that you have he said, Dad, you're going to love this?
Me and Debbie bought it, and he's already got one.
Right.
So he's coming out to help us sort it all out and that, but Debbie was out, so it was me and him just getting into it on these games and that, and that's what happened on that one. And then there's the roller coaster ones, which I like, you know what I mean? Because you just like...
So you just sit on the sofa
you just sit in your chair, man. You're on this thing, and then you just go round, like, loads of birds singing, and it's beautiful, and it's good crack, man.
I mean, what about living in the metaverse, you know? Well, this is what Facebook think we're all going to be doing in the future. We're going to be serving people behind the counter in The Simpsons. Do you think that's a way of living more of your life, or is it just a fun hour at the end of the day?
It's a fun couple of hours, man. I've put it back in its box. It can stay there for a bit. It scared me, man.
Amazing story.
I'm having no more of that.
OK, Liam, wait right there, as I want to ask you about something else I've spotted on your socials. Good morning, you're listening to the Dave Berry Breakfast Show on Absolute Radio, and my guest this morning is Liam Gallagher. Now, Liam, something else I spotted on your socials Once again, you've tweeted about your dismay at missing out on the New Year's honours list.
Yeah, well, I do this now every year, you know what I mean? I don't want one of that. I don't want
You don't want one?
I don't want any of that gear. I just sort of think it's funny. I mean, as soon as I tweet it, I'm on the deck laughing. Because I know there's people out there going, who does he think he is? As if the Queen's going to give him the little, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So just getting right with people up, aren't you, on Christmas, on New Year's Day, January the 1st or whatever it is.
What about your good mate? What about Rice Bonehead? Do you think we could see that?
Yeah. No, I'm not sure he deserves one either.
That's not either.
None of us deserve one.
Now, Liam, you're performing at the Brits tonight, and you've sold out 2 nights of Nebworth as well. So let's just say,
still trying to work that one out, man. Like, obviously, like when you're young and we did it with Oasis, like it was 20 something or whatever. And it's like, you know, you're sitting there thinking, we should have played there for a week because you think you're great and you're the best thing since sliced bread. At 50, doing it around my 50th is something to be like. I'm blown away by it, man. But I know I'll deliver, and I ain't gonna thank God for it and all that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people do it. Nebworth will get done. But still, I'm like, I didn't think, I was only joking like years ago. Everyone gone, should we do Nebworth? I'm like, yeah, man, we'll do it next year. And then we did it, and it flew out. So it just goes to show you, man. You know what I mean? Anything is possible. Bossy, mate.
You said about, you know, performing at Nebworth, you know, back in the 90s, and you're performing at the Brit Awards tonight, but also you won a whole pile of Brit Awards. And I think one of the iconic moments from the Brits, certainly for me, is that incredible walk to the stage you did in 95.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever watched that back?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's like Goodfellas, where there's that one shot, and the camera just follows you. You're just uninterrupted. What was going through your mind the moment you stood up from your chair?
Oh, there's one where I've got a dark jacket on, a black jacket on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm smoking as well.
Yeah, you're smoking, yeah.
Oh, I'm just thinking, give it here. Give it here. It's mine. It's not his. It's mine. Just making sure our kid doesn't come up and overtake me.
Doing a little bit of blocking along the way.
I mean, a bit of road rage on the way to the stage, but no, I was just mad for getting on that stage and collecting up as well.
Yeah, no, and it showed. I love it. You are performing tonight at the Brits, and up next, I want to get some of your predictions ahead of the ceremony. So, Liam, wait right there. Good morning. Welcome along to the Dave Berry Breakfast Show on Absolute Radio, where real music matters. And my guest this morning, performing at the Brit Awards tonight, is Liam Gallagher. So it's time for a little bit of Mystic Meg from you. Some might soothsayer, if you were.
I love it.
I'm going to go through some of the nominations, and if you don't mind, just having a guess at who you think will win it, whether you believe they deserve to or not.
I will not have heard of any of them, but I'm sure there'll be a few that stick out.
Okay,
but let's do it.
Artist of the Year.
Right.
So you've got Adele,
right,
Dave the Rapper,
right,
Ed Sheeran, Little Sims, or Sam Fender.
For me, I'd have Sam Fender.
Do you like what Sam Fender's doing?
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I've done a gig and all that type of, but you know, he's got a guitar and he writes his tunes and all that, and it seems to be people are digging it. You know what I mean? He's more where I'm at. But then Dave as well. You know what I mean? My kids are into all that stuff.
Best rock/alternative act. Coldplay.
Leave it out. Leave it out. They're not rock, man. If they're rock, man, Jesus.
We had this conversation on the show when
I like Chris Martin and all that stuff, and they wrote some great albums and all that when I think about it, but that new stuff is like, that ain't rock, man.
It's not alternative either, really, is it?
Well, I don't know what that means, but it's not rock.
Yeah, true. Glass Animals.
Right.
Tom Grennan.
Right.
Wolf Alice.
Right.
Or Sam Fender again.
I'd go with Sam Fender.
Yeah. I think he's going to have a good year.
Yeah, let's have him, man.
Liam,
I mean, I like Wolf Alice as well. They do all right, man. So, but yeah, out of them two.
Liam, the final category is Best New Artist.
Right.
We've got Central C.
Who?
British rapper from London.
Right.
Griff.
Right.
Joy Crooks.
Right.
Little Sims.
Right.
Self-Esteem.
Right. Never heard of any of them.
Have a punt.
Give it again.
Central C.
Right.
Griff.
Right.
Joy Crooks. Little Sims. Self-Esteem.
Little Sims.
Little Sims.
I've heard of that name, I think, more than the others.
I am going to mark that down, oh mighty soothsayer. Liam, it's great seeing you in person. It's great just seeing the energy that you're going to be bringing to
vibe,
everything.
man.
I get that from you, and I like when it's in the studio, it's palpable, I can feel it.
Exactly.
So Everything's Electric is the brand new single. Come On You Know is the album that's going to be out. We're thinking around May time, Liam. Is that still the plan?
I think it's May. I don't know. I think it's May the 27th, I think. Oh, yeah, it's definitely the plan around about May. It's got to come out now. It was done quite a bit ago. It was done before Christmas.
Right.
But, and everyone was going, how come you're leaving it too late? You know, I'm not leaving it late, but I just thought I'm having a bit of time off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you start doing things, this is it now, we're on.
You're on.
So, yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us on the show. Enjoy your performance at the Brits tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Liam Gallagher. Oh.